The traditional media has never covered British foreign policy accurately, but what's happened in the last few years is that things have got even worse. Most news organisations are hardly reporting at all now, it seems, critically about Britain's real role in the world. We've set up Declassified to genuinely provide public service journalism in the public interest, to inform the British public what is being done in their name.
We say the media, you've got to think of who there is. There's a journalist and there's people sitting in offices and they're editors. They're all scared of losing their job. That's why they just give the people what they think is palatable.
Am I disillusioned with the UK media or the British media? Absolutely. And more so recently. I think I found in recent years that we've lost the way of looking and working on stories.
There is a gap in the UK media which Declassified fills. That is the provision of in-depth, critical coverage of British foreign policy, military issues, arms trade issues, intelligence and surveillance issues.
The point about Declassified is it's extremely focused, and I think that it's a way of allowing people to see a huge area of power that's been invisible.
What we want is journalists and people like Declassified who think this is not about our jobs, this is about the human rights of people all over the world and our responsibility to tell the truth.
We are the second largest arms dealer in the world. We have one of the most aggressive signals intelligence agency in the world in GCHQ, and we're involved in at least 7 overt and covert wars around the world with our UK military. In that context, not having investigative journalists uncovering information the government doesn't want us to know is a huge problem for an informed public.
There aren't enough media platforms in the UK that have the credibility and the willingness to publish hard-hitting investigations about UK foreign policy. Declassified is filling that gap.
People in power absolutely do not want people to have information.
So I would urge people to follow us. If you want to be informed about what this country's real role in the world is, follow Declassified.